Back from holiday. It was a good holiday, and I'm excited to get back into the swing of things, so come along. I'm going to use the BSC. So what I'm going to do now is clear it and prepare it so it will be sterilized using 70% ethanol, and then I'll just do a secondary UV, get it going so that when I need to work in there it's clean. So let's do that. I'm looking for some pathogen that I need to subculture. It's missing, so I'm going to go check the -80 to see if it's in that freezer. Pray for me, it's really cold. This bad boy. It's not that -80, but whatever. Ooh, okay. It's not as frosty as I was expecting it to be. Ooh. Oh, okay. It's not up there. Maybe it's down at the bottom. All right, so I'm going to put on some freezer glove and grab that. Freezer glove. So cold. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, I probably should not do that because then I'm going to have a mess that I'll have to clean up. That wasn't a good idea. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh, yes. I put them in this little bowl of water to thaw. I think they've thawed, so I'm going to go subculture them, which is just placing a piece of it onto agar plates. I'm setting up my waste bag, then I'll sterilize my tools. So that's my forceps and my scalpel. They'll be heat sterilized using ethanol and then putting it into the flame. Let it cool. While it cools, I label my agar plates, which is just a standard potato dextrose agar used for growing pretty much all cultivable fungus. And that's the vial with the agar plugs. And I'll take a piece out of the vial and place it on the center of the agar. And then that is the process of inoculation. So watch me do that. You'll notice that I heat sterilized in between or during a few of the plates or between few of the plates. So I'm actually culturing out subculturing 3 different isolates of the fungus. And so each time I'm going to change isolate, that's when I will sterilize. So I'm just dipping it into the ethanol, putting it into the flame, let it cool. And some of the fungus, they're already in liquid form. So in those cases, I'll pipette. That is putting on the tip, taking some up, and then dripping that liquid onto the plate. First, the liquid isolate, so the isolate spores that are in liquid form, they're not agar plug. I am using that metal loop to streak it, so essentially to spread it across the plate because it's in a liquid form. Once I've finished inoculating all the plates, I'm just cutting paraffin strips to seal the plates to prevent contamination. Then I'll be ready to do QC, so look at some of the liquid to see if there's spores or hyphae. Taking the plates that I'm finished with outside and grabbing the samples that I'm going to view under the microscope. I'm going to add 10 microliters of each of the isolates and then 10 microliters of the dye that should stain any fungal particles present blue. Once I'm done, I will look under the microscope to see, and essentially I'm looking for hair-like structures. That will be hyphae, and I think the spores should be round, but I don't know if any of these vials contain spores. So here you see there's none here, but you can see the hair-like structure in this one. Buenos dias. I'm back in the lab to do some stuff, well, as you can see. So let's get into it. I'm going to just wipe down my bench, and I also am seeing things that people have used and left on my bench and haven't put it back where they got it from. Like, what is that? Shirts, pieces. You would think, let me give children better credit. I was going to say you would think I was sharing with children, but probably children will do a better job after telling them what to do, what the protocol is, but no, not adults. It's too early for me to be ranting. But yeah. So I was talking with my lab mate. I don't know what we're talking about, but chopstick. And I was saying, oh, I probably should get the kiddies chopstick or whatever. I've actually had a proper, like a Chinese person try to teach me how to use a proper chopstick, and I don't know, I just didn't learn. So yeah, my lab mate got me one, and that is so nice. So I got her something too. The Jamaican keychain. I didn't bring any food back from Jamaica because I don't want to have to deal with customs, so I'll give her a keychain, and I think it's cute. Maybe it's the football team. Perhaps it doesn't matter. It's cute though. So yeah, didn't know she was getting me this, and she didn't know I was getting her that. Let me check on. Oh my God! What the hell is going? No, not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Oh my God. No. Darn it. That's a bus. Oh my God. Let us see. I don't know. This is definitely not it for the new ones. What the hell is going on? And these are supposed to be the clean samples. Oh my God, this is not good. Oh my God, this is not good. Dear Lord, nope. These are supposed to be the clean samples. Stressed. So nothing is going according to how I was expecting them to go. A new set of pathogens that I'd cultured out, Well, I hadn't worked with it before, so I wasn't the one working with it, but our original sample seems to be contaminated, and that isn't good, which means that I need to now subculture until I get a pure culture from it. That's not good that the original is contaminated. I'm starting a new project soon. It hasn't kicked off, but I like to be prepared, almost previous. So I decided that, seeing that I hadn't worked with that particular pathogen before, let me go through our samples that we have and culture them out to see how they grow, right? So in a microbiology lab, you usually have your parent or the original that you only culture from it once, you put it away, long-term storage, and you only go back to use it if your working culture, so the additional samples, or like the children or daughters that you made from that original, got contaminated or you lose it. So I figured, you know what, many people probably have been using the everyday working culture one, the daughter ones. So I went back to the original to culture some out, to take a piece and grow. And all the ones that I've cultured out, contamination. This is not good. It's not good when your parent sample is contaminated, because your parent sample is the backup in the event that all the other ones, the everyday ones, are contaminated, they don't work. And see, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, how do I know it's contamination? Because I have an idea of what the cells or the colony should look like on agar, and it's not this. It doesn't sporulate like that. So I'm going to go through and see if I can grow it up again and get pure culture. So hopefully that happens, because this is not it at all. Not it, not it, not it. I'm just going to toss these into the garbage, but not it. Well, what I'll do is I'll make up media so that I can try and subculture the new set of pathogens. So I'll do that part first and then tackle trying to isolate it again, maybe today or another day. My day just started and I'm already over it. Oh my god.